Hello everyone, welcome to the Summer 2018 Leadership Book Club. This year we will be reading Creating Magic by Lee Cockrell, and this is a wonderful book that we have done before many years ago, and we're reintroducing it to our lineup so that we can have a conversation with everyone, especially those who have done it before, and to those who are new to our book club, to talk about this wonderful leadership concept, leadership concepts rather, that Disney has employed over the years. So this is a great book that we've had some recommendations by that we should bring it back, and so here we are. So the point of this video right here today, the one you're watching right now, is to give you an idea of how to use this online version of our book club, and it really stemmed from those people who wanted to be part of a book club but could never make it to our meetings because of other conflicts. We just wanted to offer this out, and this is our first time running it. So please let us know if this is a good way for us to interact. If not, we are willing, of course, willing to change and adapt as needed. So this is our first one. So as you may have noticed, you are in a Google Classroom class. If that makes sense, you may have already got the link for the class. So add it. It's on your Google account. It can be also on your WSU account. It does not matter as long as you are enrolled in that class with your name on it. That being said, there are a few expectations that we have within this online class. So I will be posting every Monday the questions and the discussion that we'll be having. Sometimes I'll have some announcements on Monday. I'll give you about a week, so till Friday to do it. And my hope is that throughout the week and hopefully throughout um, that Monday, you can answer that question according to the chapters that we have assigned to read. And then when you have someone else answer that question, you can reply to them and using your perspective or adding to what they have already said. And that's certainly the hope that once you've answered the question, someone will answer as a reply to yours. You bring so much to the table, but so does someone else. So having that mishmash of ideas and ideologies is something that we want to always encourage here, and that's certainly the hope. So hopefully, when you reply to someone, that person will get a email ping saying, "Hey, Yas's replied to your answer for week number one," and you can just have that conversation. And I'm not grading it; it's really what you put is what you get out of it. So we definitely want to 100% encourage that you have these great conversations, that we share our experiences with each other. And don't be shy if you feel like you don't have a lot of experience in life. I know when I was a student, I felt really shy to talk to these professors and professionals who are in this club. But really, I had something to add, and I didn't realize that until a little later. But I do want to encourage, especially our students who are on this, that you have so much to add. Your life is complex, and you have different experiences that I or whoever else is in this club um, does not have, and vice versa. If you are, um, a dean of some sort as well, you still have something to add. We would like for you to share that. That being said, I'm going to say some ground rules that we have for this club, and it's very similar to, actually exactly the same as our regular club meeting rules. So, number one, if you haven't read, um, discuss anyway. I'm going to ask some questions, and there are going to be some prompts where I have a quotation from the book, and it's going to prompt you to ask you some questions about what you think about this prompt and this quote. And you may not have something to give. You may feel like you have nothing to give because you haven't read it, but that might really spark some conversation within yourself, something that you've thought about before. But also, if one of our other clubmates have read the book and they have said something, I definitely want you to reply to them, regardless, because I feel like you Even if you haven't read, you're going to bring something to the table, right? So don't be afraid, even if you haven't read, we would still welcome you in here. We are also, for number 2 rule, we 100% want you to feel like you can disagree with the book. The book is not the end all be all. I am not the end all be all. Kennedy Rogers is not the end all be all. We are all here to discuss and develop, and that means sometimes we disagree with something that the book says. Not everything is going to hit home for all of us, so it's okay to disagree with the book. We're going to create a little safe space here where you can use your experience to interpret the book the way you want. Even if you don't disagree with the book, it might spark something else that you agree with. So keep an open mind, and it's okay to disagree with the book. And number 3, I mentioned this before, is that we have a level playing field in this club, regardless of your class um, classification, rather, you're a student, staff, or faculty, you're a freshman, or you're the dean of a college, whatever that may be, we have a level playing field. Like I said, we all bring different experiences to the table. Sometimes that it comes with our profession, but also it comes with, you know, where we start off in life. So we all have something to bring, and it does not mean that we are less or better than. So I want to encourage that we focus on each other and what we bring to the table, and encourage each other to share and bring out amazing conversations that we've grown to love from this book club. So those are my 3 rules, and that is what I would like to end off with this video. I do also want to mention just the last bit. I will be recording all 5 weeks of our club and questions, and they'll come with, I'll give you some prompts, I'll talk a little about the book. It'll be quite short, and you will be able to answer that under the video section that I put up. But Kennedy Rogers will be your main point of contact if you have any questions. So please feel free to email her at kennedy.rogers@wichita.edu, and she will be able to answer any and all questions that you have about the club, the book, or the timing, whatever that may be. So thank you very much. I will see you in the week 1 video.